You wake up after 8 hours of sleep and still feel like your body never started. The clock says morning, but your energy refuses to listen. You move slower than usual, stretching, hoping movement will wake you. But it doesn't. You reach for caffeine, yet even that feels like pushing a dead battery. This isn't normal tiredness. It's deeper, a fatigue that lives quietly inside your bones, invisible but undeniable once it takes hold. You start blaming yourself. Maybe it's work stress, poor sleep, or overthinking. But deep down something tells you this isn't just another tired morning. Because you've felt this before. The heavy head, the slow thoughts, the breath that never feels deep enough no matter how much you try. Welcome to Vitality Vibes, where we decode the hidden rhythms of your body and reveal the quiet science behind why your energy rises and falls. Today, we're exploring how low iron turns ordinary days into uphill climbs and why unexplained fatigue isn't always about sleep. Sometimes it's about oxygen. Iron doesn't just sit in your blood. It moves your life. It carries oxygen to every organ, every thought, every heartbeat that keeps you alive. When iron levels fall, oxygen delivery falters. And without oxygen, your body doesn't crash. It simply dims, one layer of energy at a time. You wake up tired. You move slower. You think foggier. You start describing it as burnout or age, but it's really your cells quietly starving for breath. It's like living in a house with dim lights. Enough to see, but never enough to shine. You keep functioning, but never fully. That's the strange thing about low iron. It doesn't shout, it whispers. And the whisper sounds like, try harder, when the answer is, breathe better. Your body tries to compensate. Faster heartbeat, deeper breaths, small bursts of adrenaline, anything to make up for the missing oxygen. But that comes at a cost. You burn energy just to stay functional. You trade clarity for survival. You spend motivation just to feel normal. That's why the fatigue feels emotional too. You're not just tired. You're drained, foggy, irritable. Your mind feels heavy because your blood is. Coffee can't fix it. Rest doesn't touch it. Because neither of them can carry oxygen the way iron can. It's not laziness. It's not lack of discipline. It's a quiet system failure. One your body hides until it can't anymore. You breathe, but not deeply. You sleep, but not restoratively. You live, but slightly below full capacity, as if everything takes one extra breath to complete. That's the real face of iron deficiency. Not dramatic collapse, but a slow erasure of vitality that leaves you wondering when your spark disappeared. And the truth is, it never left. It's just waiting for your body to find its fuel again. The oxygen that turns effort back into energy. Inside your blood, every red cell is a delivery vehicle. Its job is simple: carry oxygen from your lungs to the rest of your body without delay. But that mission depends entirely on one thing: iron. Without enough iron, those red blood cells can't hold oxygen the way they're supposed to. It's like sending out delivery trucks with empty tanks. The roads are clear, the drivers are ready, but the fuel is missing before the trip begins. Hemoglobin, the protein inside your blood cells, is where this story really happens. Iron is what gives it color, strength, and purpose. When your iron drops, hemoglobin production slows. Your blood literally loses its ability to carry oxygen efficiently. Every heartbeat does more work for less reward. That's why fatigue hits so deeply. Your organs, muscles, and brain are still running, but they're getting less oxygen than they need to perform properly. Imagine your body as a city powered by electricity. Iron is the wire that carries that current. When the wire thins, every light flickers. Your heart pumps faster trying to deliver more oxygen. Your breathing deepens to compensate. But no matter how hard you try, you can't fill what's not there. This is where the confusion begins. The mind feels tired but restless. You yawn constantly, yet sleep doesn't refresh you. The problem isn't sleep, it's supply. The brain is particularly sensitive to oxygen drops. It reacts with brain fog, forgetfulness, low mood, even anxiety, all disguised as simple exhaustion. That's because your neurons, like small fireflies, rely on constant oxygen to keep their light steady. Low iron turns that glow into a flicker. You don't just lose physical energy, you lose mental clarity. Words take longer. Focus slips. Your patience shortens, not because of stress, but because your cells are starving. The body tries to protect itself by rationing oxygen. It prioritizes the heart and brain, leaving muscles and metabolism running on emergency power. That's why simple tasks, walking, lifting, concentrating, suddenly feel like uphill climbs. Your system is conserving energy for survival, not performance. Even your emotions are affected. Low oxygen levels can alter neurotransmitter balance, lowering serotonin and dopamine, the chemicals that keep motivation and mood steady. You start doubting yourself. You think you've lost drive, but what you've really lost is oxygen. It's not mindset, it's molecular. And the cycle deepens quietly. Less oxygen means less energy, less movement, slower metabolism, which means even fewer nutrients absorbed to fix the problem. You're stuck in a loop where effort produces less and less result. And you start mistaking that chemistry for character. That's why low iron is so deceptive. It doesn't make you sick overnight. It just slowly steals the sharpness from your days until exhaustion feels normal. But once you understand this, once you realize fatigue is oxygen debt, not weakness, you stop fighting yourself and start helping your body rebuild. Because this isn't just about feeling tired. It's about learning to recognize when your body is whispering, "I'm running out of air." And the moment you listen, recovery finally begins. Rebuilding energy after low iron isn't about quick fixes. It's about giving your body back what it needs to breathe again, one choice at a time. Start with food before supplements. Iron hides in both plants and animals, but it's absorbed differently. Animal sources like red meat, liver, and fish contain heme iron, which absorbs easily. Plant sources, spinach, lentils, pumpkin seeds, tofu, offer non-heme iron, which your body absorbs more slowly. It's still powerful, but it needs help to work efficiently. That's where vitamin C comes in. It transforms non-heme iron into a form your body can use. A squeeze of lemon and orange or bell pepper can double absorption. But some things get in the way. Coffee, tea, and dairy can block iron uptake if taken too close to meals. Give your body time. An hour makes a difference. Even timing matters. Morning iron with vitamin C on an empty stomach works best for many, but everyone's tolerance is different. Listen to how your body reacts. Consistency heals faster than intensity. Your body doesn't need a surge of iron once. It needs steady delivery, small doses it can actually use daily. And if food doesn't feel like enough, blood tests can confirm where you stand. Low hemoglobin or ferritin levels are your body's quiet cry for replenishment. But don't rush to supplement blindly. Iron overload can be just as harmful. Work with your doctor, measure progress, then rebuild with precision, not panic. You'll notice recovery first in the small things. You'll wake up and actually feel awake. Climbing stairs won't leave you breathless. The fog starts to lift. Energy returns like sunrise. Slowly at first, then suddenly you realize the world looks brighter because your body finally caught up with it. You'll feel your focus come back, your motivation steady again, your mood lighter. Because oxygen is finally flowing the way it should. Fatigue fades when oxygen returns. That's not philosophy, that's physics. When your blood is full, your life feels full again. You realize it was never a lack of effort. It was a lack of air. The body wasn't weak. It was waiting to breathe properly again. That's the quiet lesson iron teaches. that energy isn't always about doing more. Sometimes it's about giving back what the body silently lost. And when you do, everything changes. Your pace, your clarity, even your calm. The small moments stop feeling like work and start feeling like living again. Because fatigue isn't a flaw, it's feedback. A whisper that says, "You've been strong long enough. Now let me catch up." And when you finally listen to that whisper, you stop chasing energy and start creating it. One deep, oxygen-rich breath at a time.